What is up everybody, this is Aniket from Codeit. In this video we are going to be learning how to create this custom cursor using pure vanilla JavaScript and no plugins. And also it has a clicking effect. So now let's jump right into the code. So now here let's create an index.html file. After that we'll create a style.css file, and at last a main.js file. An index.html file would first give the boilerplate, and title could be custom cursor, and in the body we would have only one thing, that is a div with class cursor. Okay, so this would be our cursor here. Now in style.css I'll first give the basic stylings to the universal operator and the pseudo elements, and then a padding of 0, margin of 0, and the box using a border box. In the body I'll give it a height of 100 vh, a width of 100%, and a background of 191919. And first, before doing anything, I'll add the I'll link the CSS in my HTML file, and also the script tag script.src main.js. Okay, so I've linked both of the files here. Now let's see what we have right now. So we have uh, just a second, I have to make it. Okay, so now this is our file. This is our file. So now here what I'll do is I'll take the cursor, say it a height of 25 pixel, width of 25 pixels, border of 1 pixel, solid, and a grayish color, and a border radius of 50%, and also I'll add a position of absolute, and position absolute because I have to constantly change the position of the cursor which will follow my mouse, so I have to put the position absolute. So now here let's see what we have now. So we have something like this. Now here I'll take a cursor before, and then here a blank content, position absolute, and then a height of 80%, width of 80%, not pixels. So this height and width would be set according to this, the parent element. So now here, since the height and width is 80%, so I'll give a left of 10% and a top of 10%, so that it comes right in the middle of the cursor, and a background of let's say we use RGBA and 225 and 225, and I'll give the alpha as 0.4. So now let's see what we have. So we have something like this, and we have to change the shape of the cursor before. Now I'll say border radius 50%. Now let's see. Okay, so it's good, we have something like this. Now what I have to do is I'll come in the JavaScript and say const cursor equals document dot query selector dot cursor, and then I will add an event listener to the window. Say mouse move, whenever we move our mouse, then this should take place, and I'll add E here. And what E is, let me log it and show you. So I'll come in the browser, I'll do F12, and we see whenever I'm moving my mouse an event is taking place, that is logging E. So if I open open one and see, then it has many properties like alt key, bubbles, buttons, client X, client Y, and we also have here page X and page Y that we're going to use in this project. So page X, what is page X? Page X is what is the position of our cursor from the very left of the page, and what is the position of a cursor from the very top of our page is page Y. So these are the two values that we're going to use. So here, now let me remove this E. Now I'll say x let x equals e dot page x and let y equals e dot page y. Now after that, I'll say cursor dot set attribute style. Oh no, I'll use backticks here, and in backticks I'll say um left of, and then here I'll use x pixels, that is this one, e dot page x. Now from top I'll use y pixels. So now it will move according to our cursor. Let's see if it does. So yes, it does, but it's not looking that good. So what we can do is come to our style.css, and in the cursor I'll say transform translate -50% -50%. Now let's see if it works. Okay, it is working. So now we are left with two things. The first one, we have to remove the original cursor, and then we have to add a clicking effect to it. So to remove the original cursor, I'll go to the body element, body object or an element, and I'll say none cursor none, and that will do our job. Now it does it pretty good. Now I have to add a clicking effect. So to add a clicking effect, I'll go to the main.js file, and then I'll add another event to the window. We'll say whenever mouse is down, whenever mouse is down, then what we have to do is we have to cursor dot class list dot add. We are adding a class here, and the class would be click. Okay, now we have to define this click in our style.css file. So dot cursor dot click I'll add I'll change the height and width of the cursor. Height and width would be 15 pixels. Now I would change the border 1 pixel solid, and then for the color, let me choose a color here. So I'll choose the color from flatUIcolors.com. Go to the first palette, choose this red one. Okay, now come here and I'll say this. Now in dot cursor dot click, the pseudo element would be would have the background of the same. But now we will do a height of 100% and the width of 100%, top of 0 and left of 0. So since we have a height and width of 100%, now we'll do top of 0 and left of 0, so that it comes in the very middle. So now let's see if it does its job. So now we have something like this, but see, let me reload it. We have this cursor. Now if I put my mouse down, then it's like it's having this effect, but it is having the class of click, but it is not removing when I do my mouse up. So in order to perform that job, I'll add another element to my window element, window dot add event listener mouse up, and then what I'll do is cursor dot class list dot remove click. Now let's see if it does its job. Yes, it does its job, but the only problem which now we are facing is it does it very quickly. We want a transition effect only when it is the cursor, the click class is being added to the cursor or removing. So in order to do that, what I'll do is come here and say window cursor dot style, cursor dot style dot transition equals let's say 100 milliseconds is in out. And then, but yes, we also have to remove the transition from here, so that when we are moving our cursor, the transition should not be there. So now let's see. Okay, yes. So yes, it is working good. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't till now, and also press the bell icon to get the latest notification of a latest video. Thank you.